It must be the first of the month! New Pixar Pet Day!
Here we are in the future. I can't believe it's 2023. It's a brand new year and it's full of memes.
Yay! 2023!
And I got exciting news.
What's the good news, Rebecca?
My channel turns 10 years old this year.
Wait, you've been running your channel for a decade? Damn, that's awesome.
Yep, August 26th.
Hey, that's my 10th birthday!
Wow, what a coincidence.
What are you going to be doing this year?
Do everything. I want this to be my big year. I have so many projects that I want to do. I want to do it all. You got any plans?
I got a few. I'm going to survive my second and third semester at university. I'm going to try to make it to the Pokemon World's Championships. Yes, Wolfie, I am coming for your crown. And I'm going to join in a bunch more YouTube Poop collabs, as well as work on my story-based YouTube Poops, such as the Jiminy Cricket YouTube Poops, Tsundere Shimmer, Microplier, and of course OFFD.
World champion?
So, Anna, what is the first video that I'm doing this year?
Okay, let's see what's on the docket. Okay, Pixar Path episode 16, it's The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, screw this. I'm gonna head back to the House of Misfit.
Oh no you don't, get back here.
Hey, no fair!
Hey, you're a unicorn that did it to me before.
True that, true that.
Makes you wonder the implications of friendship is magic when they get away with this.
There are no implications. God, whatever, let's just get this Dino Snorefest over with.
Agreed. 238113, away! So the point of this film is asking, what if the comet didn't destroy the Earth and its dinosaurs? That's the whole point. But honestly, you could cut this out and you would miss nothing.
This intro thankfully shoots that dumbass Pixar theory fans had in the foot. Listen, I like the idea of the films sharing the same universe or being connected in some way, but for God's sakes, the initial theory with Boo as the witch is such utter bullshit. This film is dull, but at least it removes that dumbass theory.
Boo as the witch?
If we did a full Pixar Path on Brave like we should have, you and the audience would have heard my complaint already.
We're not redoing Brave because Brave is still the worst Pixar film. Then again, we're not redoing any Pixar Path due to me having a life and being too expensive to redo reviews.
By the way, we only did 5 episodes last year. Not even that. We didn't even finish Brave. What the hell? First of the month, my arse.
Due to a lack of interest, me focusing on other things and life problems.
Ah, got it. We still should have done a full review because a half-baked review is a full picture.
I hear you, young lady.
But I didn't say anything!
The other young lady, the blue horse.
I know I should have stayed at the House of Misfits today.
Ugh.
This film, yeah, it sucks. But damn, that animation is freaking gorgeous here. The landscapes, the clouds, lighting, the fucking river. Look at the river, holy shit. Seriously, if you showed me a couple of these clips without any text or titles, and you told me this was an upscale nature documentary from the Walt Disney era, I would believe you. But I won't believe you because I know the context of this film.
Did you know for one of the river shots, that was around 17 tetrabytes? Just the river alone?
Wait a minute, hold up. 17?
Yep. Keep in mind, Cars 2, Brave has rivers and waterworks that didn't use that much to render. The river requires more data than the entirety of what it was to make Cars 2.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I've seen this film only about like 3 times.
New year? Same old way. 3 times?
Yeah, this is my 3rd time. Technically, I have seen bits and pieces of it when it was on TV, but I've never fully committed to watching it, unlike other films. If another film pops up on random on TV, like, say, we're in the middle of Back to the Future, I'm just dropping everything and watching it. But if this comes on, I'll be like, oh, a little bit of it, and then probably not watch the rest.
The irony is that I also only saw it 3 times. Hee hee.
Huh. Well, I didn't know that, and I've talked to you so many times.
This is gonna be a big one.
I'll let CinemaSin say it.
Other than surprising the viewers and the dino parents, is there any reason for this egg to have been so big when he's so small? Because I don't think that would actually happen. Also, if I was Arlo's mom, I'd be kind of pissed right now. I pushed out this giant-ass egg for this?
That's Clawtooth Mountain.
Sounds like a name for a Shadow Clan cat from those warrior books Auntie Dashi reads to me.
Why does it look like Expedition Everest from Disney's Animal Kingdom? Like, come on, the resemblance is striking. Say hi to the Yeti for me.
Don't fans call it Betty the Yeti? Or the Disco Yeti?
Correct. Here, I'll give you a Dole Whip.
Nom nom!
I actually never had Dole Whip in real life.
That Yeti is still Chernabog to me. If I got any Kingdom Keepers fans in the audience, I would really appreciate that.
What? Gotcha!
Libby!
Honestly, I really enjoy Arlo's brother and sister. In fact, I wish the movie was about them instead of Arlo, because I love every character so far, except for Arlo. While Arlo isn't as bad as someone like Merida, at least he doesn't turn anyone innocent into a bear. Yeah, he kinda killed his dad, but it was more of his dad's fault. But Arlo is much more annoying.
Wait, that's a sister? That was all boys. Huh. Either I didn't pay attention, or I'm stupid.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
Hey, I might be stupid, but I ain't dumb.
What's the difference?
Falco!
Ow!
Rebecca, how could you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist the joke. Hee hee. Also, Falcon Punch, really?
Hey, it's a classic.
Can he guest star?
He's not real, Becky.
Damn it!
Hey, this is the internet. He exists in this world as much as I am a pony. For God's sakes, I'm a member of the Misfits. Alright, you cluckers!
Okay, you could just easily audio edit any point you use a word with an F. Take the F sound, replace the C, and it sounds like this.
Alright, you fuckers! I ain't a coward. I'm gonna make my mark.
Boo!
I will not resist the puns.
Sometimes you gotta get through your fear to see the beauty on the other side.
Pretty sound advice. I had to overcome my fears to go on Splash Mountain and the Haunted Mansion, now I love them. I overcame my fear of judgment of others, and I'm proud to have joined so many YouTube poop collabs. Especially story mode, that one is really fun. Okay, this is a pretty sweet scene. I'm not gonna deny it. So cute.
I get lightning bugs every summer, so it's nice to also see them in film.
And this is how you're gonna finish the job.
Rest in peace, the hungry pumpkin.
Okay, Arlo was always struggling to feed the... I'm hesitant to call them chickens, but I doubt even if he was scared, he wouldn't have the heart to kill a creature. I'm scared of bugs, but I legit hate killing bugs. And if I ever have to, I apologize like crazy.
Ew! You say sorry to creepy bugs?
Yes! Even Ludwig von Drake can tell you that.
I cannot impress upon you how important it is to realize that bugs is people. Because they're small, they still have a heart, they have a soul, they have feelings, they laugh, they cry, they get excited. We've got to feel something for.
I still fucking hate bugs and want all of them dead.
I'll protect you, Jiminy.
You're dead, critter.
Okay, as somebody who has worked in a garden, I will tell you there are far more humane ways of dealing with critters that get into your garden's crops. For example, using certain sprays that will create a smell that will drive away other critters, having a domesticated animal like a dog or a cat or even a skunk to protect the area, or at least scare away wild beasts. Place down certain animal hair or perfume to drive away other critters, because the scent of a predator or something unfamiliar will scare them. You are a farmer, father guy, dino thing. I think in this point of time, you would have recognized many different ways to handle a critter problem without just killing. Or, keeping multiple silos to store food.
By the way, Spot, dumb name for the record, acts like a dog. This is just the same problem as Donnie from the Wild Thornberrys. It's a human, but acts like an animal. Humans in real life are animals. And this effect here is just not funny. Why couldn't they just use an actual dog? Is there any reason why he has to act like a dog?
Arlo, keep moving!
Okay, this storm is clearly getting heavier by the minute. I know this is Arlo's fault, but this dumbass dad here, he should have had at least the sense to not put himself and his child at risk of rock slides and mudslides, flooding, hurricane winds to chase a creature that could have theoretically died by said storm. Injury at least, death at worst. Arlo caused the chase, but the death of his father was caused by Mother Nature and utter stupidity. Told you, dumbass.
And hundreds of kids start crying or screaming in the theater.
Can I bury the body?
His family wanted an open coffin.
I will make you proud.
Am I the only one who feels uncomfortable? Those injuries on the knee look bad. Seeing bad injuries makes me almost feel them.
This is a problem with the whole film, honestly. It just screams trouble production. We won't go far into the why here, but we'll at least bring it up for certain issues in the film. This film has a problem of times where it's just nothing but baby shenanigans that feel like it was meant to be given a TV-Y rating, not a PG rating. Then there are times where a bunch of violence and gore is shown, make it feel like it's supposed to be for adults. It'd be like cutting from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic to Samurai Jack Season 5. The only actual connection is that Tara Strong was in both at the same time, airing new episodes in 2017. I remember this.
My cheeks are sore.
Okay, he can't find Clawtooth Mountain. So, where did the river wash him to?
Ohio?
This film was always in Ohio?
Always has been. Tuffins, oh Tuffins. Oh, the film is still going. Use your tail, you dumb dino!
Not much of a house. Just right for not much of a donkey.
Oh, Queenie!
Off with his head!
He just decapitated that bug.
Ew!
Thank you for the cameo, you lovely Queen of Huts. Now, can you please tell your fat-ass husband to stay out of my nightmares?
The king isn't fat.
No, not the King of Wonderland, the Coachman.
Oh.
Wait, what? This snake fight is boring. It's not even singing about trust. Trust in me. Trust in me. Shut your eyes. Trust in me. Hold still, please.
Let's watch a more fun shake fight. Much better. Wait, what's the rest of the fight like?
Well, now's a good time as any to play this joke.
You, my precious little bitch boy,
Stop it,
are
sir.
tripping balls.
No What? How could this be? I've never tried acid shrooms or DMT. It's a bad trip. Oi, Gavalt. Of course, Blitz, this would be your fault.
You think this or that's an acid trip? Here's a classic.
I got one!
I still have yet to see a single episode of Hell of a Boss for the record.
Here's a New Year's resolution for you, Rebecca. Watch all of Hell of a Boss. Seriously, it could take you like less than a day to do it.
I guess I will. With Hezbollah Hotel finally getting its full-on show later this summer, I may as well finally see Vivzy Pop's other successful series. Very little dialogue for this.
Nice music and lighting.
Even in the worst Pixar film, they still give a great example of true cinema, and they even make me emotional. What the hell?
Wait, is this your least favorite, Dashi?
Yeah, Brave and Cars 2, I'll happily die on their heels, because those are really good films. To me, at least. This, however, is just bland and meh. And to quote Monty Python,
it's dull. Dull, dull. My God, it's dull. It's so desperately dull and tedious and stuffy and boring and desperately dull.
Pixar makes good films. I don't think they ever really had a bad film, and their quote-unquote bad films are just meh and mediocre. The Good Dinosaur is just the weakest film for me, so by proxy, it makes it the worst Pixar film, at least to me.
Warner Brothers, Universal, and Disney have an even bigger library, and there's clearer hits and bad flicks. Pixar hasn't been around for long, but most of their films are either masterpieces and a few are meh.
I used to have a name like that once. That was before I started following the storm.
The storm?
That sounds like what fans of heavy metal would say about a band who's based on the weather.
Oh, hey, it's a cult leader. Come on, can't you make him a creepy blonde wearing white?
What's with the cult leader getup?
You must be Max. I've heard all about you. Why do you feel the need to question everything, Neil? What good has it led to? Are you happy with your life? Are you at peace? Or do you find yourself filled with anxiety and doubt? Doesn't the world seem awfully scary?
It does.
Even if we're all pure of heart at birth, we're bathing in a negative-rich environment every second.
Seriously, Daniel, he is a far better cult leader. What the fuck did I just say?
I worry about you sometimes, Candace.
What do we do with trespassers? Tell them, Earl.
We kill them!
And that's John Ratzenberger's 16th role. Wow, that was him? I did not recognize that was him in the slightest. Weird.
Butch, how'd you get your scar?
It's Butch, you got it! Oh, wait, that's what you said.
I bit one croc in half, tail whipped the other, and the last one, well, I drowned that croc in my own blood.
Well, that was morbid. Adam West needs to be more careful with his dialogue.
Rebecca, this is not Family Guy.
I know, but Sam Elliott, the T-Rex, is also the current mayor on Family Guy.
Howdy, Quahog. My name's Wild West, and I'm here to throw my hat in the ring to be your next mayor.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, the more I watch this film, the more bored I get. But this art style, it just reeks of Dinoland USA.
Hey man, what that?
What's Dinoland USA? Well, it's a section of Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. The park is about the animals who walk among us today, the ones of the past or are extinct, and the ones of fantasy. I won't go into its history because many people, like Yesterworld and Offhand Disney, made plenty of good videos discussing that already, and how we never got Beastly Kingdom, but we did get Dinoland USA. Dinoland USA is a very kiddie part of the park. Like, very cartoony and childish. Like, most of the rides there, like the Primeval Whirl and all that other stuff, is like, it's something you could find at any state fair. And of course, we get like another Dumbo clone. The rides there are very average. But then you get Dinosaur, Countdown to Extinction, which is a very intense and very horrific ride in a lot of places. Seriously, what the hell? Look at this! Look at this! This ride was made to promote the Disney film Dinosaur. Smart move, Michael Eisner. Now, what does this have to do with the movie The Good Dinosaur? It's simple. It has the exact same problem as Dino Land USA. It's the style and tone. For this film, there's photorealistic, well, everything, but very cartoony looking dinosaurs, and the designs are not just really exciting, they're very simple and babyish looking. Now, is that a problem? Not at all, but it's these characters in this setting don't seem to mash well, and the tone is constantly clashing. And the film, while a coming-of-age story, has scenes that are either too childish or too adult. It's like Dino Land USA. You go on Primeval World, and then you go on to Countdown to Extinction. It's a jarring experience to go from very light to very dark very quickly. Same thing for this film. Like, the creepy cult leader guy. Why is there a cult leader dinosaur who acts very funny, but then quickly, horrifically eats a squirrel? And there's other animal murder we see in this, but in like other scenes, it is very childish or very bizarre, like them tripping on berries. And yes, I'm one of many people who think we should have gotten Beastly Kingdom. Michael Eisner, I know you made Dino Land USA to promote Dinosaur, but for God's sakes, that film did not do good. And this tone was constantly clashing with the park. We should have gotten Beastly Kingdom, but we don't. We still have Dino Land, and what do we got in its place? Oh yeah, freaking Avatar! God!
I knew you would bring up the Disney parks in some regard. You do in almost every Pixar path, but interesting way to tie into the film's discussion with that compassion. I hate this. Why would Arlo do that? Spot belongs to the humans. Because he is one!
Thank you for the PTSD film. Thanks for the one reminder that I almost drowned by a rope around my neck.
Wait, what?
Oh? Story?
Ooh. I don't think any of you guys are ready for that story.
This movie is boring, so your story is probably more interesting.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll indulge a little. Okay, well, one summer some time ago, me and my mom went to Avalon. It was a pretty nice summer day. The water was just perfect for boogie boarding. Unlike surfing, these boogie boards, they have a string or a wire that straps around your arm. It's to make sure that the board and you don't separate. So, I swim out and there's this big wave. However, it was really big. The wave comes and instead of hitting me perfectly, I wipe out. I ended up under the water, but the wave was carrying me, and I was tossing and turning. The wave makes me do a barrel roll. The wire around my board then wrapped around my neck. In a split second, I remained as still as possible, even though the water was tossing me, because I knew in that moment any slight movement could have tightened that rope around my neck. And that would not be fun. I crashed and rolled on the floor of the beach, hitting it 3 times in that wave, one of which was the part of the beach that was full of broken shells. Crawled out of the water, already exhausted, and already having a few cuts from the broken shells, and catching my breath. And this is why you should always be a little cautious when you're at the beach.
I don't feel so good.
Well, at least this scene is nice. Nice, he got to make his mark. No association with MLPs make your mark? Lol. Wait, did anyone even go out looking for Arlo? I just realized they never established that. Oh well, the movie is over.
Well, that was still boring. By proxy, worst Pixar film ever. Oh well, now that that's done and over with, better get back to playing Pokemon Violet. If I want to make it to Worlds, I gotta work real hard.
You really are committed to becoming a champion, huh?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, wanna hear something exciting?
Something exciting? Something that the good dinosaur didn't provide? Do I ever?
This trailer!
Where'd you learn to play those instruments?
The internet? Oh, I love the internet.
So, Butch Hartman thought that it was a good idea to make the Very Odd Parents into live action. Twice. I guess Oaxis failed so hard, you had no choice but to suck Nick's dick again.
You could pull me fast, I don't mind the speed. But if you want to slow your roll, I got what you need.
I actually really love Thomas. I grew up with the old classic 80s version and had wooden toys of Thomas. What even is this reboot?
Licorice here, licorice there. Far as you can see, the smell of licorice in the air.
Trust me, Rebecca. It is a trip.
If you say so, Anna.
What? You're a sunshine girl.
Amano Hina has the ability to stop the rain, being called the Sunshine Girl. She gets this ability by going through a magical gate. Why did you never tell anybody about this? This film is asking us how to stop global warming. You have the solution, and yet you never tell anybody about this until they start paying you money. Like, you're blackmailing them. Good to know that you'll let the world flood for cold hard cash, you underage liar! And why can't anyone else use this ability? Can't they go through the gate as well? It's never once specified, making Amano a greedy narcissist. Wouldn't it be better for more people to control the weather so that we can live in a better world? And how did you even come across this place? It's revealed that it's easy to get to, sure, but how did you know about this ahead of time? Yes, Hodaka, let's flood all of Japan to save your girlfriend! I hate this movie.
Look who I found hanging out in the guest room. A couple of dang teens.
Everyone in the world needs to talk about Hungarian spice. I ran out of time to talk about it last year. I won't make that same mistake twice.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Now this is what I call a perfect nightmare night.
So, Fluttershy, a grown-ass adult, is too scared to go out on Halloween night because children in costumes scare her. And she learns nothing by the end and even hides under the bed instead of facing her fears.
Can I have some? Can I? Will you share with me? Will you? Remember, Yumi, I like extra sprinkles. Ami. And they have to be rainbow sprinkles. Ami. And can you put in some cheese? Remember, I like Munster, Gouda, cheddar, and... Ami! Stop talking. All I ever hear is Ami, Ami, Ami!
Maybe it's not as bad as I remember? Hopefully it's good.
You're selling tickets to watch footage of Mr. Harriman, aren't you? No. What? No! Of course not! Frankie erased that, don't you remember? Besides, that would be wrong.
Listen, Blob Boy, if the rabbit finds out about this, he's going to make my life miserable. And if he makes my life miserable, I'm going to make your life miserable. Capiche? Capiche? Yeah?
I used to love this show as a kid. Sadly, I don't think it's aged well. And Frankie is the worst. She is just awful.
Can I keep it in my room, Mom? Do you think that's...
It's fine.
You know what was wrong with the original Shining? There weren't enough scenes where Jack gives his son a beehive full of active live bees in it. We clearly needed more of that.
Well, these are all good entries, but got any positives?
Of course!
Unless I was a timer!
If Kids Next Door was the best Cartoon Network cartoon, then this is the runner-up. Probably my third favorite Cartoon Network show. I think it's time that I finally start reviewing video games.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
Because I want to talk about this film more than just my meme on it.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Gonna do 2 top 10 lists of this show.
That's the thing about friends, isn't it? The more you love them, the more it hurts when they go.
So people like to say that this is the best episode of Amphibia. I should go more in depth with it.
What's with you?
I am a monster!
So Ed, Edd and Eddy has a Halloween-like episode that is much better than the actual Halloween episode. I think it would be fun to compare and contrast the 2 episodes.
Well, in order to be brave, I tell myself that I am not afraid.
This is how you do that My Little Pony episode. Piglet actually at least faces his fears and actually goes out trick-or-treating at the very end. And I will see you all later this year with many more projects to come, including the secret 10th anniversary video. See you guys then.